I noticed something strange at the World Economic Forum this year, and that is the fact that a lot of these presentations seem to have empty chairs. And so this means that the attendance was a little bit lower this year compared to the others. But what's also interesting is the mindset of the people and the speakers there. Most of them were extremely concerned and very black-pilled about the future, especially due to the fact that Trump won in the United States, despite all of the effort that was done to prevent him from winning. But it was also the fact that the United States withdrew from the World Health Organization and from the Paris Agreement. And so you can see it on your face, these people used to talk about the far right and the destruction of Earth due to environmentalism, and on their faces, I noticed like a level of calmness, a level of just, talking about the weather. But now for the first time ever, I see on their faces a level of fatalism, actual concern. And I wouldn't say depression yet, but like definitely the type of person that knows about some very bad news. Which is very interesting because this is the exact same face you should have when you're talking about environmentalism and the world collapsing, right? But anyway, the reason for the lack of attendance and the number of empty chairs, the way I could describe it is that you need to look at the reason why people actually go there. Because when you look at it, it's an insanely expensive ticket. So you're basically filtering only the very rich or the very powerful or the corporations. And so like, why would anyone go into a place where they're getting told the same talking points over and over? And they're talking about the most boring stuff imaginable. And the answer is because they want a network. They want to meet the correct people. Like if you're a CEO and you go to Davos, you don't go to Davos to hear about the environment or about Klaus Schwab's industrial revolution. No, you go to Davos because you want to meet other CEOs, you want to meet politicians. You can bribe politicians in the modern way of doing bribes. Like it doesn't necessarily mean you're giving them cash. But you can give them a free trip. You can do a lot of other things, right? Like you get a place to talk with the politicians in private. You get a place to talk with other CEOs in private. And so this is why people went there. But now that there is a massive change of culture and people are going on the vision of Donald Trump more than of the vision of the European Union, a lot of people are realizing, okay, well, that's where the influence is now. Like, it doesn't matter if I'm going to spend money, effort, and energy to influence a green politician or to influence a CEO that promotes a green agenda if they're not going to be in power for the next foreseeable future. If their decisions are going to be suppressed by the current establishment. And so it would be a bad investment. Like what you want to do is you want to influence someone from Trump's campaign. You want to find someone that's with the United States associated and they're a right-wing person. Because their policies are going to matter and they're in power and they're going to be able to be the ones that make things happen. And I think like this is the problem with the World Economic Forum right now. You see, like the people that go there, they're not revolutionaries. They're not trying to fight the system. Like those are usually either business people that want to make money. And so like they realize that if they work with the system, no matter what that system is, it's profitable for them. And they can also be politicians that want on various platforms and are interested for the grievances to remain in the public mind. Like if you're a person that's a green politician, you would never want your issue to be fixed. Because the moment the issue is fixed, then there's no more reason to vote for you. And the number one job of a politician is to keep getting reelected. And so some of the people that went there went specifically to troll. Javier Milei had a much more provocative speech than he had last time. And I want you guys to listen to it.
promueve la agenda LGBT, queriendo imponernos que las mujeres son hombres y los hombres son mujeres solo si así se autoperciben. Y nada dicen de cuando un hombre se disfraza de mujer y mata a su rival en un ring de boxeo, o cuando un preso alega ser mujer y termina violando a cuanta mujer se le cruce por delante en la prisión. Sin ir más lejos, hace pocas semanas fue noticia en todo el mundo el caso de 2 americanos homosexuales que enarbolando la bandera de la diversidad sexual y fueron condenados a 100 años de prisión por abusar y filmar a sus hijos adoptivos durante más
That was actually a recent case that shocked the internet. I think it was like a couple of weeks ago. Ugh.
de 2 años. Quiero ser claro que cuando digo abusos no es un eufemismo, porque en sus versiones más extremas la ideología de género constituye lisa y llanamente abuso infantil. Son pedófilos. Por lo tanto, quiero saber...
I'm not an expert in the language, but son pedófilos. I think I know what it means. I actually had to look if this speech is AI or not. Apparently it went viral. It's got almost 1 million views now, and it was uploaded quite recently. I don't know if they're going to have him back, chat. I don't know if they're going to have him back. When's the next Davos meeting? 2026? Will they have him back? See, the thing with the World Economic Forum, from my knowledge, they're not with the LGBT in the sense that it's not one of their talking points. They're not against it. It's just that it's not their talking points. They're more with the green agenda. They're more with the fascism, the merger between the corporations and the government. That's what I mean by fascism. And they're more with networking and making relationships and stuff. This deviates a little bit from the established narratives. This is a little bit of different way of thinking. A diversity, but not in the way of our strength, if you will, right? Like diversity of opinions, because I haven't heard this opinion up until now. Like this is something new that's particularly available in 2025. I don't think like this could have been said in 2020, you know? And also, this is said at such a bad time when Facebook and Twitter don't have fact checkers. Wow. Do you think he waited for this? It's like he had this talking point, but he just waited for Facebook to give up its fact checkers. And it's like, now is the time. The moment is upon us. I have the stage. Let me know what you guys think. And as usual, I will see you in the comment section. Take care.